The more competent you are, the more likely you are to feel like a fraud. And that's not a coincidence. Imposter syndrome doesn't discriminate, but research consistently shows that it hits hardest in the people who are actually most capable. And understanding why that happens will completely change how you relate to the feeling. Here's the psychology. The Dunning-Kruger effect, which you may have heard of, shows that people with low competence in a field consistently overestimate their ability. They don't know enough to know what they don't know. But here's the flip side nobody talks about. People with high competence do the opposite. The more you learn, the more aware you become of the vast amount you still don't know. The more skilled you get, the more clearly you can see the gap between where you are and the highest possible standard. And your brain interprets that gap as evidence that you don't belong. This means the feeling of not being good enough is often most intense in the people who are most qualified, most experienced, most capable. Psychologists Pauline Clance and Suzanne Imes, who first identified imposter syndrome, found it was most prevalent among high achievers, not underperformers. The fraud feeling isn't evidence that you don't belong. It's evidence that you understand the complexity of what you're doing well enough to know how hard it actually is. Incompetent people rarely feel like imposters. If you feel like one that tells you something important about how much you actually know, Part 2 is going to reframe what imposter syndrome actually means, and it's not what you think. Follow so you don't miss it.